Dasen, this, I understand, will be the second time that this man will be appearing in court. What should we expect today?
Well, it seems like at this point, Dan, it looks like it should be a fairly short appearance. Remember, he appeared here last week. He's facing charges of rape and sexual grooming and also exposing a minor to pornographic material. During the last appearance, he appeared to have been injured, and he claimed that this was at the hands of security officials and as well as the community that allegedly assaulted him just before his arrest last week. So during the past week or so, the time was taken for him to get his medical condition assessed before he can be sent to Westville prison. So that was a requirement. So in the interim, he'd been held at the police cells. And as you'll see just behind me here, Dan, there's just a small group of people that have gathered at the moment, and that's some of the community members. I see also some political parties that are gathering here as well, just to protest, if he does intend to apply for bail. Although there is no indication just yet that he will, in fact, make an application today. It's still quite early stages, and that is something that may only happen during his next appearance or so.
Now, Dasen, the community members that we're seeing there behind you, as you said, have been there supporting the girl and also calling for a harsher sentence against the accused. Do we know any more about the accused? Because when the story broke, we found out that they had originally come from Johannesburg, made their way to Durban, and pretty much living there like recluse of sorts.
Well, Dan, I've been following the story quite closely over the past week or so, and also just trying to get as much information as I can. And the way we understand it, just from the information that I've gathered and also what community members have been telling us, yes, that is right. The family did move from Johannesburg. That was where this accused was with the mother of the child. She passed away, but it's unclear exactly how that was and under what circumstances she passed away. He then the child fell under his care after that time, and he moved here. In fact, in this community that he was living in, he was only there for about 4 or 5 months. That's what neighbors say to us. And it seems almost like he was moving to different areas with this child over the past few years. In fact, I also spoke to the Department of Education just to verify these claims that the child wasn't actually in a school at the moment. And according to their records, the last time it seems that she was registered at a school was in 2015, and that was one of the local schools in the area, and there's no record since then that she had been attending. And as it stands now, the Department of Social Development has located her family members, but she still remains in a place of safety. As you can imagine, she still has to undergo counseling just based on these traumatic experiences that she's undergone.
Okay, Dasen, we'll await that court session to begin later on this morning and give you more updates, of course, throughout the day here.